This is Brian Samborino, and you're listening to the Disruptive Consulting Podcast. It's my mission to help decision makers and business owners excel, so I'm bringing you some of the nation's top consultants and executives to break down the strategies that they've used to disrupt the average day-to-day process.
Who is your market?
Who is positive?
That's how do you typically reach their parents?
CEOs knew it wasn't working. That's why they just come in here. And she always comes up.
I cannot say enough great things about someone. And
Thank you for having us. Yes, continue. Okay.
all right. Okay, everybody. So today we're here with Pete and Chris Paliulis from Pete and Chris Amusements. A couple of very, very interesting people that I met a while back at a networking group, and I'd love to introduce you all. So, guys, why don't you start with a little bit about yourselves?
All right, we're Pete and Chris Amusements. I'm Presto Pete.
And I'm incredulous Chris, baby.
And no, we're just we're an entertainment company. We're full-time entertainers, from magic shows to DJ to balloon animals. That's us. Do a little bit of everything.
We got a whole bunch of games too.
Mm-hmm.
I see that. So I know you guys do a lot with children's parties, right? Seasonal events. So I started this because I want people to know about other disruptive or those that started businesses that they feel are disruptive. Now we're not talking about personality necessarily, but I think it'd be really cool for people to learn about how kind of built this reputation in your industry to be like the go-to amusement guys.
Well, basically, we didn't want to do, and I'll just say in the magic community, we didn't want to do your basic, nothing wrong with other magicians.
No, yeah, absolutely. The classics are the classics for a reason,
Yep.
you know?
But
Butts, big butt.
especially when it comes to kids entertainment, you can't just do a trick. You can't waste your time on an hour-long story.
That's right.
To show
You can't
one
go
trick.
all blah, 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 blah. No.
You got to do a lot of movements, big movements. You got to go one trick to the next, to the next, to the next.
That's right. An occasional poem like
Yep.
that helps out a little bit too.
Yep. A little bit of slapstick.
That's right.
Same thing goes when we do like balloon animals. We're not the fanciest balloon creators.
No.
We have like a list of like 20 different balloon animals we make, and they're quick.
That's right, because we usually have long lines,
Yeah.
and if everybody's waiting for a real fancy thing, people are going to get mad.
Yeah.
We don't want that to happen.
And so we just, and we do a comedy routine as we're doing
That's right.
balloons.
That's right. And we also, like you mentioned, we also rent inflatables and stuff, and we've been hearing from our customers about what we do better than a lot of our competitors. Like a lot of our competitors they'll charge extra for setting up, they'll charge extra for stakes, they'll charge extra for sandbags. That's ridiculous.
It's safety.
Absolutely ridiculous. It's safety. If it's for safety reasons, it's absolutely included. And we do it at a price that is very, very reasonable.
Usually less than most of our competitors.
Okay. All right. So customer service and character, I think. No, that's great. And I know that you guys do a lot of seasonal holidays too, right? So you mentioned some of the services like inflatables and magic shows and all of that, but you were just Santa in the elf, right? You were the elf?
I was Spaghetti the elf.
That's right. That's right. And, nobody can
Tell me
guess
about how that went, please.
So it's fun. We go in, we do a lot of private house parties. And a lot of he was actually Santa for a few big town events. But like we'll go to like the houses, sing some songs, the kids get, and we do jokes with the kids. We tell them that the reindeers fart, and elf start out young, tall in life, and they they start out young, tall, and they shrink as they get older.
We have our own Santa lore that we're trying to get to become the main Santa lore. Like, for example, how do you think Santa gets to a house that does not have a chimney or a chimney is blocked? What would you think?
I'm gonna go with the Santa Claus. Chimney opens up, sucks him down with the bag.
That is a good one, but we've made a slight modification to that idea. Slight modification meaning we went a completely different route.
Everyone has a toilet.
That's right. Everyone does have a toilet.
Santa comes into the toilet.
That's right. That's right. Magically dries up and cleans up and sanitizes. That's sanitizes. That's right.
And the kids love that.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
How do you typically reach their parents? You know, like obviously the kids aren't booking the shows, right? Where do you usually market yourself?
A lot of it honestly is word of mouth.
Yep.
We do have a sales lady that gets us a lot of stuff, especially in the summertime. And we do Facebook ads, and a lot of people, we have like over, I think, 1,200 followers on Facebook.
It's easily our most numerous social media, like as first follower, easily.
And we'll put posts out there, and then I'll have people telling me like they see us at a magic show or something, that they see us on Facebook and they follow us, and we're like, I don't know who you are. Like, yeah, we follow you guys all the time. Okay.
I guess it doesn't hurt that we got a couple of TikTok videos that did pretty good.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you're on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about how I need to create some TikTok content. I haven't jumped on board yet, but I think 2023 is the year. I don't know what to do. I have like a kind of semi-boring profession, you know. I just show them a whole.
Do some comedy with your profession.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, just do like they like the really comical short moments, something ridiculous happens to your computer, like giant turtle comes out and bites your nose or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to come up with something creative like that. You know what? One thing that I like to ask everyone, and I think I already know the answer to this, but what do you all see as like your greatest asset as a team?
Greatest asset. Well,
I wonder if he's going to say what I wrote. I wonder.
Well, I don't know. We're brothers, so we could follow. We know exactly what the other one's thinking for like showmanship when we're doing a show.
That's true. Like we more or less know what each other's think. I mean, they're not to say we haven't had our mistakes and our miscalculations
and fights.
Absolutely. When you got two people who care about what they're doing, and they're clashing, they're at loggerheads because he's an extremely positive, happy-go-lucky guy. I'm not. So sometimes that means we butt heads sometimes. So sometimes that happens.
My glass is always full.
Okay.
My
hey.
glass doesn't have anything in it at all.
Oh, it's amazing. That's amazing.
I even forgot what I wrote. Jeez.
You did? No, let's read it. Hold on. So for everyone that doesn't know, give them a buck list.
I was buying time until I could think about what I wrote, but I completely forgot what it was.
It's all right. Let's see what you wrote here. Hold on. Customer service and the ability to entertain. So you were close, but I think you covered that a little earlier, right?
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. So here's one thing that's very important to me and I think it's important to the listeners too. Just so you know, we have like in the last couple of months, we've probably got roughly 200 monthly listeners, which is not the best, but it was pretty quick growth, right? And I hope to continue to bring guests on like this so that we can build a following, right?
That grind going, keep the grind going.
Right, exactly. And one thing that I think that I like to always ask is like, maybe give me a short story. If you could think of like an example, just like how you strategically grew in like, for instance, COVID. Like I know COVID must have been difficult with your services specifically, but like what did you do in that situation? Or like how did you rebuild this?
Well, okay, so COVID, of course, killed live entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So we had to completely change gears of a business to focus on party rentals.
Yep.
Because everybody was renting bounce houses and water slides. So
yes, even during the lockdowns.
Oh yeah. And people were renting it just for the kids in the backyard.
But I just want to let you know, we were sanitizing like crazy.
Oh yeah.
We were absolutely sanitizing.
Yep, sanitizing.
Sanitizing.
But yeah, so like So we grew. We had like 2 to 5 inflatables pre 2020. Now we have over 30.
That's right.
You know, water slides, slip and slides, bounce houses, everything from jousts to Velcro walls, stuff like that.
Every weekend in the summer, we have no water stuff.
Yeah,
left.
water
So
stuff
like,
is always sold out.
get those bookings in now.
There we go.
But yeah, so we had to completely change our business from primarily entertainment to full-time party rentals.
Now, considering all that, just to compare that with how we started, and I think I'll make a page on the website about this pretty soon. We started real humble, like literally things we made,
Like these games
things we bought. These are like some of
our
these games
beginnings.
from our very beginnings. Yeah, like for example, we have perfect example.
Boom, bang.
That's right.
We literally build little carnival games.
Build as in stick something on with tape.
Okay.
And scroll something in
With a marker.
It's not like, blood or anything like that. No.
Right.
From that, now for like carnival games, we have over 50 full-size carnival games.
Oh yeah. We're talking carnival, like
8
literal
feet
carnival
tall,
size. Yeah.
and we have a high striker hammer, dunk tank,
right.
all that stuff.
So we
Wow.
started very, very, very small, extremely
We had
small.
one bounce house for like 8 years.
That's right. And as we saw opportunities to grow, we grew and grew and grew. And then we finally decided to go full time. And I think around 2015.
2015.
Yeah. Like while we were working at Panera Bread. So
Wow.
we were realizing that we got so many gigs, we had to request so many days off. We were like, why don't we just do this full time?
Yeah.
And it's been like that ever since.
And
it seems to have worked out.
So far, yeah.
And now it switched. So now it was primarily party rentals in 2020, 2021, still mostly started mixing a little bit of entertainment. And then this last year, everybody wanted everything.
Oh yeah, people were desperate for entertainment.
They wanted a bounce house during the day. They wanted some concessions. They wanted a magic show. They wanted us to DJ their gig at night. And it was just everything all at once. So we started doing a lot of big events too.
Do you do what kind of big events?
Like we did Ansonia's Rock the Valley event. So we were the amusement people there. So we supplied all the inflatable rides from a rock wall. We supplied the carnival games. It was we basically ran it like it was our own carnival.
And speaking of something like that, there was that event in Springfield, Massachusetts.
That was just a private party.
Sure, it was a big private party, and they paid us during the pandemic, so we really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, they paid us in 2020, and we didn't end up doing it until 2022.
Yep.
But they were happy that we kept our word.
That's right, and we're doing it again.
Yep, and they booked us for this year, and they're even doing more.
Oh, that's great, guys. That's great. What do you use any technology? Like, I know it's mostly in person, but do you see like any upcoming trends of like influx of tech, maybe a ride that's more tailored toward technology or a service or something like that?
Well, actually, it's funny how you mentioned that, because this year, everyone does their New Year's resolutions, blah blah blah.
New year, new me.
Yep, but we're still fat. Every New Year. But like we decided to actually get serious and revamp a lot of stuff with our business. So
That's right.
We revamped our magic show to take in new trends, to see because there's a lot of magic tricks that people see on YouTube. You can look up anything on YouTube.
And also, just by doing the performance, we can gauge our audience's reactions,
what they like, if they know how a trick is done. So
yeah, we got that in the beginning.
We're starting to. Especially after 2020, people spent a lot of time in front of the screens.
Yeah, that's right.
And so we're seeing now what people could pick up. So like our whole intro to our show, we're changing out because it's a trick that we love, but people can look it up. It's a phone in a water bottle. It's an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
But people used to love it. But now after this, they're like, everyone knows how it's done.
Yeah.
So we're kind of revamping to what people are seeing online and trying to find things that people see less of.
Also, we try to keep track of entertainment trends as much as we can and see where we can fit that in. Like, for example, for the longest time, it's been Marvel and Avengers. So we have a Spider-Man bounce house that goes out like crazy.
Yep. So
and that helped us out during Spider-Man No Way Home when that came out. Man,
everyone rented that bounce.
Yeah, because it was literally made when the Tobey Maguire movies came out, and Tobey Maguire was in the movie. So there you go.
Right.
There you go.
Like you said about seasonal, we'll try to make stuff geared towards a trend. So if like, say the libraries this year have like an ocean theme, we'll do a pirate show.
Yep, we got that.
If somebody wants a space theme show, we'll do a space theme show.
Oh, we got that.
Yeah, we'll change it all up to what they want. And of course, like Easter's coming up, we got a whole bunch of Easter stuff ready to go.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Who's the Easter Bunny? Which one of you?
Usually it's him.
Under the mask, it's me.
But if we're making a new magic show, an Easter magic show, so I have to get an Easter Bunny costume with an open face because in the costume he can't see anything. So he wouldn't be able to perform magic tricks.
I literally need to be led around.
Yeah.
You know, it's really difficult.
So I'm because he can't cut his beard because he grows it for Santa Claus.
Right. Unlike other Santas, again, I'm sure they do a great job. I don't want to. I was going to say a phrase that I probably shouldn't say for a podcast or whatever, but I don't want to like mess up their industry. But if we're going to do something, we're going to go all in. And if I'm going to do Santa, I'm going to keep this thing growing. Who knows? Maybe I could get some sort of record or something. I don't know.
But for the Easter Bunny thing, I'll be putting makeup on my face, having the bunny costume with the open face, and just doing white makeup and whiskers and stuff. So that way, at least I can see the magic tricks and still be able to manipulate things.
That's great. Do you have any say strategic partners?
Oh yes, actually we do. We have a buddy of ours, another magician, Chris Langle.
That's funny. I never thought of it as strategic, but it is.
We have Chris Langle. He does adult close-up magic.
Absolutely,
really good at it.
Oh, he's superb.
So if somebody asks him for like a kid's gig, he gives it to us, and vice versa.
He could take your wristwatch off, and you wouldn't
even know it. And
so he's doing bad.
We work with him a lot. We have Rolling Video Games of New England. We're good friends with them, so we'll all change gigs out with they have stuff we don't have, we have stuff they don't have.
Right. They got some really cool stuff like laser tag and whatnot. Really good stuff.
And we've been working with actually a bunch of other magicians the last couple of years, just saying if they're too full, they'll call us up, and vice versa. If we're booked on that date, we'll recommend them. So yeah, we have a few all in the same industry, and we all hang out and stuff.
Really? Wow. And they're all local too? Most of them?
Yeah, pretty much. One's out of like New York, but like Westchester, so local. Everyone else pretty much Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So one thing that I just started working on this year, I partnered with a woman that runs a marketing agency, or I'm sorry. Well, it's part marketing, part in-person events. So she does like, let's say a bridal show or something like that once a year, or so I had the idea to let's start a virtual component, and like the three of us, we can discuss this after the recording, but if it sounds like something that you think would be cool, but pretty much, let's say a chamber event, right? You know how they have like one per year. We want to give them the ability to have 2 or 3 or 4 per year, and it's all going to be virtual. So the ticket sales, or like, Grant Cardone's like 10X Summit, right? We want to host something like that and have just like a series of really great speakers that can come, and the tickets are free, and we want to like just help promote these people. So virtual events is something that I think, even though it's not, we're not really in the period where we need virtual events anymore, I think that it's a good opportunity to help grow or act as an extension of what she's already doing. So while you guys are talking, I'm thinking like, it'd be really cool if we could have a virtual magic show.
Oh yeah,
you think that's
we've done those? We've done plenty of those during 2020,
and we're in the process of remodeling our father's old bedroom upstairs.
Okay.
I'm helping my dad out. He's recently had a medical issue, so I'm helping him out.
amputee.
Yes, indeed, and he's doing great. By the way, he's doing great. But
good to hear.
But he can't. Oh, thank you. but he can't access his old room anymore. So we figured
We're making it into an old retro gaming room.
that's right. And on top of
That's
that,
awesome.
potentially also like a virtual studio, like with a green screen and everything.
Wow, that's great. So it may work out perfectly. Yeah, let's chat about that after. Let's chat about that after.
Sure.
So I think that the one of my final questions is what problem do you solve? And I think that the answer is pretty straightforward. But if you had to identify a problem that like you two come in and you put a solution to, how would you like describe that?
Actually, do you remember what I wrote for this one?
Okay, let me hear what you wrote.
Okay, so what I wrote was we provide parents a brief rest from dealing with their kids, a respite for dealing with their kids, whether it be them being entertained for a while during a magic show.
But we're not babysitters.
No, we're not. We're not babysitters. That's it. But
Okay.
yeah, we provide respite and with our inflatables and games and stuff, we give them an outlet to let go, like release their energy, so they're not being a pain in the butt to their parents. And now, what would you say?
Yeah, so like you were saying about that, we relieve stress. We take a lot of the stress out of the people throwing the party.
That's true.
Like we get so many compliments saying, "Oh man, I'm glad you guys were here. I didn't have to do as much work."
That's right, because we will actually do some things for them. Like
Yeah.
we'll
get
gather
the
the
kids
kids
together for singing happy birthday.
Mhm.
They don't have to worry about doing that.
We'll run games like game tournaments and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Keep them busy throughout the day, depending what they get in their party and whatnot. And actually this year, one of our revamp things, besides making everything we have a little bit better, more professional looking.
Yeah.
So we're not dressed like bums.
I like my bum jacket. Nobody robs me.
Nobody robs me. Well, you live in Waterbury, so that's good to live around
I
here.
have a bum beard now. Come on, let's live the bum life.
But we're revamping we do a lot of concession rentals.
Mhm.
So we're actually going to set it up now where we could do private party concession catering.
Mhm.
We go to the person's house, we set up a big tent, and we cater their cotton candy, their snow cones, pretzels, all sorts of stuff, right for their parties, their weddings, or anything like that.
Mhm. We got a lot of stuff like
Yeah.
that. We got a lot of concession machines.
We're going to really revamp it because we want to start doing more festivals and events. So we have, get our food permits and all that fun stuff.
Also, the nacho cheese is delicious.
Mhm.
I believe it. All right. So I know you don't have a LinkedIn, right?
We each have personal LinkedIn.
We used to, but for us, it just didn't do anything.
Okay.
We tried it. It just didn't work out. Maybe
We're not looking for corporate jobs.
Yeah. I mean, that would be cool, but yeah.
Right. No, you don't want it. It's boring. All right. So let's if you want, we can tell everyone where to find you, upcoming events. I know you mentioned you do karaoke. Let's plug that. Anything you guys would like to promote?
Sure.
All right. So big thing to find everything about us, Pete and Chris Amusements.com.
That's right. The website's set up for us by the wonderful folks at Board and Tech.
Yep.
Just wanted to get that
Okay.
shout out there. Board and Tech. They helped us with our website. And yeah, Pete and Chris Amusements.com. That we put all our events up there. We got all our products up there now. It's not a blog spot page anymore.
Like it used to be.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been doing karaoke. We've been doing trivia a long time. We've been doing trivia at like in Westchester, I think.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Of course not. But like
now,
they decided to go cheap and have their like relatives do the trivia.
Yeah, which never works. People
good.
hire out for things.
Yes, we do this professionally.
So here's what you gotta do. If you have a plumbing problem, you don't do it yourself. You call a plumber.
No, you ain't got the butt crack for that.
Yeah, you need a butt crack.
That's right.
If your electricity goes, call an electrician. If you need entertainment, don't buy a balloon kit and do it yourself. Call someone.
That's why we exist.
We're constant. We just picked up most Fridays.
Mhm.
We're down in Danbury, Connecticut, at a place called Los Andes, hosting karaoke every Friday night.
Wonderful food.
Most Fridays, I gotta say.
Wonderful food. Just to let you know, there is a primary Mexican audience, so there's mostly Mexican music.
But you could sing whatever you
Oh,
want.
absolutely. We sing our stuff. Like
Yeah.
they sing like whatever they like. and we sing what we like, which tends to be classic rock.
So
And
we
they like it.
anybody who comes down, it's very welcoming. Too.
Oh, very, very nice people. Very nice people.
Okay. And then
Sometimes
you have,
they'll give you a beer.
okay. That's good.
Yeah,
to know.
promise that.
No, it's not a promise, but it happens sometimes.
Sometimes. All right. And then obviously you have Facebook, TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same tag, Pete and Chris Amusements.
Yeah.
Chris Amusements.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So upcoming events, everyone can find out about them there. I'm going to share the information in the bio of this video. We're going to be posting soon, so in the next couple of days. So please keep an eye out for it. Help us promote, share, anything you can do to help us grow. If there's anything that I can do moving forward to help you guys, like, please let me know. Let's make sure we connect on that virtual events, because I think it'd be a perfect opportunity.
Be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like fun.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time. So this has been fun. Hopefully we can connect in person soon.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right, bye.